in terms of the virus, the situation we are in at the moment, Picasso, I think, will perform very well because, in a way, there's two reasons why you buy a work of art. The first one is because you fall in love with it. That's the best reason. The second reason, and you can have both reasons, the second reason is because you see it as a sensible place to put your money, as a good investment. Now, nowadays with the virus, that second thing is very important to people, because there's a lot of uncertainty, and they're thinking, okay, if I'm worth 10 million euros, maybe I should put some of that into art, because it's a good place to store some of my net worth. And so I think when people do that, if they come into the art market, the number one name on their list is going to be Picasso. So I think over the next year, 6 months to a year, I think that the Picasso market will perform very strongly across all techniques.
But print is another world, no?
Yeah, it has its own rules. Particularly when it comes to condition. Clients are more fussy when it comes to condition because there are usually other examples to buy. So if something isn't in really good condition, people will often wait and say, well, I'll buy another one from the edition. So that's the main difference between the print market and...
But also print, as it's multiple, for people who don't know so well the market, it's a bit scary, no?
Yeah.
And it's technique also.
It can be scary. I think the thing is, it's not that different, but people perceive that you need to, go to university in order to, before you even make one purchase, that it's really, really difficult. It isn't that difficult. But I agree, there are a few extra things that you need to know in order to buy sensibly. It's not that difficult, but yeah, there are some let's just say, a few more questions you need to ask.
Like what?
Well, the first thing, as I say, is condition. The second thing is also just to find out about the edition. So sometimes there will be different editions on different paper. The French, for example, were very skilled, very good at illustrated books. And what they would do is they would have, often in illustrated books, you would have a small edition on a very expensive paper, and then a slightly large edition on a different sort of paper, and then a big edition unsigned. So my advice to anyone thinking of investing in prints, and I think it's a fantastic field, is really to consult the catalogue raisonné, just to find out what you're interested in, how big the edition, when it was printed, that kind of thing. But it's not that hard.